Hey, you guys, Coach Liz here. All right. Today, I want to share with you two important things that I think will help. We are transitioning from the summer season, sadly, into the fall season. Kids are going back to school. Things are getting a little bit more normal. And it's usually a time that people want to refocus on their goals as we are going into the holiday season. So, last Wednesday on our Healthy Together time, it was all about how to create what we want in our life, how to set goals and how to accomplish goals, and they talked about structural tension charts. That's something that we really use in Optavia to be intentional with our goals. So, in your life book, of course, in element 3, Dr. Anderson talks about how to create what you want using a structural tension chart. I'm also going to put the playback of the call from last Wednesday so you can see what that looks like. But as we go through that, you will get to learn how to use a structural tension chart. And I'll actually put the link for this in the comments below also so that you can print off your own. And it really walks you through really recognizing where you currently are, your current reality, and envisioning where you want to be, what you want to create, and then those daily action steps that are going to help you get there. It's so important. So print off your structural tension chart, check out the playback from the Healthy Together time if you haven't watched it yet, and learn how to take control of your goals going into this holiday season. I know you can do it. Next thing I want to talk to you about is our healthy habit for the week. It is one of our 5 core habits is small balanced meals every 3 hours. Now, we learn a lot about this on our program, how to eat smaller portions. We learn about the glycemic index, how to pair those protein and carbs together. But a lot of people wonder, what do I do after I get to my goal? What will that look like? So, what I want to talk to you about is one little thing that really helps. And there's actually an element in the life book about this. Element 15 on page 291. Check it out. Dr. Anderson talks about the 9-inch plate, how to fix your plate so that you're not having to obsess about counting your calories and macros forever. It makes it very simple. So I love that. It also talks about the glycemic index, being mindful about what foods you are choosing most often and how that affects your body, keeping your blood sugar balanced. But I want to talk to you about the 9-inch plate really quick. This is my 9-inch plate. Years ago, I bought these blue plates. Did you know that blue actually is a calming color? It helps you to eat less. If you have a plate that is red or yellow, those colors of the fast food restaurant, they actually use those colors because it stimulates your brain to want to eat more. And so try to avoid those bright colors, but like a blue, even a white would be fine. Just a calming color actually mentally helps you to eat less. But a smaller plate also is a trick you can do because your brain thinks you're eating more when your plate is full. So finding a smaller plate, like the size of a paper plate, really helps you to eat smaller portions. So that's one thing that I bought a set of these smaller plates and I just use these for my meals and it makes it really simple. Now, how do you fix your plate? So when you're on the Optavia 5-in-1 plan, typically you're eating like half your plate of veggies and a quarter of lean protein. So a good serving of lean protein and a bunch of green veggies. But as you move into the optimization phase, we introduce those healthy carbs back in. So the rice, the whole grains, the oatmeal, those kind of things. And so as you're fixing your plate, you can just visually see. You always want to fix your half of your plate with vegetables. Sometimes you'll do a little fruit, but fruits and vegetables is what half of that plate is for in that next phase, the optimization phase. You'll still keep a quarter of your plate with a lean protein, and then you get to reserve a quarter of your plate for a whole grain. And so it really helps you to create balance because I know before I did Optavia, half of my plate was the grains, the pasta, the rice, and then a little tiny bit of veggies. But I've learned to flip that around and really get satisfied with more veggies. So that is about the 9-inch plate. You can check that out in your book, Element 15. It talks about that and how to just navigate that. And so when you're going to a buffet or a barbecue or a party where there's lots of foods, instead of starting at the end and just putting things on your plate, I like to scout it out. I like to think, okay, what grains do I want? What protein do I want? What are the veggie options here? So that you can actually fix your plate very simply and really feel satisfied. And if I ever go back for seconds, I try to make it the veggies to fill up on the veggies. But when you do this, it will help you to be more mindful of what you're eating. So that is my challenge for you. Find a 9-inch plate. Start using that 9-inch plate. Get used to that and see if it affects your portion control. All right. I hope you have a great week. We'll talk to you later.